Hi everyone, I'm happy to see you even online. Today we'll talk about income statement. The lesson for the students who study in economics, even you are not a student or who study in economics, it will be useful for you in your lifetime. I will try to explain it in easy ways. I hope it will be useful for you. Okay, if you're ready, let's start. First of all, we have to understand what is the income statement. Income statement, also called profit and loss, or P&L. Uh, an income statement is a financial document that shows a company's revenue, expenses, and profit or loss over a specific time period like months, quarter, or year. It tells the story how much money company made, how much it spent, and whether it ended with a profit or a loss. An income statement is like a report card for a business's money. It shows how much money come in, income, and how much went out, expenses, and what is left, profit or lost. And now we have to understand the terms. First of all, think of the money you get from a part-time job or allowance. It's called income. The money you spend on food, transportation or entertainment, it's called the expenses. And if you spend less than you earn, the leftover money is your profit. If you spend more than you earn, you are in the loss. It's called loss. Okay, the next one. The money the business earned from selling products or services, it's revenues. We call it revenues. And cost the business had to pay, like rent, salaries, or materials, we call it expenses. And in the last, the final result, we call it net income. And we revenue minus expenses, it will be equal profit or loss. Now we will see simple example. Please pay attention. Imagine we sell lemonade for $50. It's revenue. And we spend $20 on lemons and sugar and $10 for on cups. We call it expenses. And in that case, we will plus $20 and $10. It will be 30, right? And we $50 minus $30, it will be equal $20. It's the profit. Income statements would show revenue, expenses, and net income. And here you can see revenue $50, expenses $30, and net income $20. In that case, we create easy formula. Revenue minus expenses will be net income. Okay, now we will see more complicated example. For instance, the income statement for the year ended December 31st, 2021. Total amount of the gross sale, you can see that $100,000 less the total amount of the sales discount and returns the allowance is the $15,000, which is deducted in the gross sale. Here you can see that the net sales, we have the $85,000 less the cost of the good will be the $50,000, which is deducted in the net sale. And gross profit will be $35,000. And now we will see the opening inventory plus net purchases closing the inventory. Okay, we
we have seen that our gross profit is $35,000 and less operating expenses, salary $2,000, advertising we spent, imagine that 3,000, and depreciations we spent $5,000, and $10, the total amount of $10 which is dedicated in the gross profit, and we will have the $25,000. And net operating profit at other revenues, commission received, we plus it the $5,000, and it will be $30,000. Less the other expenses, interests, you can see we minus $2,000, and net income will be $28,000. I think it's understandable for you. And now I want to check your knowledge. How did you understand the theme? Here you can see that a student, Alex, start a small business selling handmade bracelets. Below is Alex's financial data for 1 month. First, revenue. Alex sold 50 bracelets at $5 each. And cost of goods sold, each bracelet cost $2 to make materials or the supplies. Other expenses, maybe that Alex spent the advertisement $20 and transportation also $10. And now, and your task will be you have to create an income statement for Alex bracelet business, and you have to calculate net income. And now you have to think about it. Now you can pause this video, then you will make a list. Okay, you should create an income statement. I hope you have done it, and now we will see the solution. Okay, step 1, first of all, revenue calculation. We have to make a revenue calculation. First of all, revenue, $50 multiplied 5, it will be $250. It's the first step, revenue. The next step, step 2, the cost of goods sold calculation. We multiplied $50 multiplied in 2 equals will be $100. And now the next step, step number 3, gross profit calculation. Here you can see that we have to minus $100 from $250 equals $150. The next step, step number 4, total expenses calculation. Here you can see that we have to plus advertisement and transportation's money. You can see that we $20 plus $10 equals will be $30. This is the total expenses. And the last calculation is the net income. You can see that in the gross profit minus total expenses, it means that $100 minus $30 equals will be $120. This is the net income. Here you can see the table, the Alex income statement. You can see that revenue $250, cost of the goods sold $100, gross profit is the $150, expenses $30, and net income $120. I think today's theme is understandable for you. I am happy to see you again. Thank you for your attention. See you later. Goodbye.